Next, Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu secretly visited the United Arab Emirates and met with its president during the war. That's according to a statement by his office. It said the meeting resulted in a historic breakthrough in relations between Israel and the UAE after he met with President Sheikh Mohammed bin Zayed. Well, let's go live to Jerusalem. Our correspondent Ione Wells is there. Ione, just tell us what we know about this rather extraordinary meeting.
Well, this meeting's only just been confirmed this evening by the Prime Minister's office. And it's extraordinary not just because of the travel restrictions more than anything else that were in place during that war, but also I think what it symbols about the relationship between Israel and the United Arab Emirates. These two countries had normalised relationships through the so-called Abraham Accords, that set of agreements between Israel and some Arab nations, normalising diplomatic ties between them. But I think what this suggests and what other actions throughout this war suggest is that relationship has now essentially gone to a next level, not just diplomatically, but also militarily as well. Israel has talked about this meeting leading to a historic breakthrough. Only on Tuesday, we heard from the US's ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee, that Israel had provided the United Arab Emirates during this war with batteries and personnel from its Iron Dome defence system. This is this highly sophisticated air defence system which is able to intercept and at times destroy certain missiles, drones, rockets that are fired into airspace. And he confirmed that that was something which Israel provided to the United Arab Emirates, essentially a kind of security partnership there developing during this war. Now, the United Arab Emirates did receive many incidents of drones, missiles being fired by Iran into the United Arab Emirates during that conflict between Iran and the US and Israel. The Wall Street Journal also reported this week that the UAE had itself struck Iran, including one of its key refineries. Now, the UAE hasn't commented publicly on those strikes, although has pointed to previous statements where it has said that it has the right to defend itself against any Iranian attacks. But I think what all these different incidents and now this confirmation of this meeting between Netanyahu and the president of the United Arab Emirates suggests is that this relationship between Israel and the UAE is, as I say, deepening not just diplomatically, but also militarily too. And that is something which has been noted by Iran, who have repeatedly said that the UAE is, in their view, too close to Israel and the United States. And that, of course, could have implications for the Emirates if hostilities were to continue again.
Ione, thank you very much for that. We're going to stay in the Middle East. The High Representative for Gaza on the so-called Board of Peace told a news conference in Jerusalem that the truce had not been what the Palestinians were promised. He also said Israel had not been given the security it needed to move forward, and Hamas may remain as a political force on the condition it lays down its weapons. Well, countries including the UK, Canada, France and Germany have refused to join the Board of Peace, despite a ceasefire being agreed last year. Gaza medics say at least 830 Palestinians have been killed by Israeli forces since October. Let's take a listen to some of that news conference.
We have a ceasefire. It is holding. It is not perfect. It is far from perfect. There are violations every day, and some of them are very serious. And let's be honest about these violations and what they mean in practice. They mean that civilians still are being killed, that families live in fear, that delays and restrictions continue to affect humanitarian access and daily life. For many Palestinians in Gaza, in fact for all Palestinians in Gaza,